Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy day 28 of Vlogmas, kind of. This is sort of a bonus Vlogmas video. I normally upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so even though Vlogmas ended on Tuesday, there was going to be a video today, and I figured we would stick with the same theme that we have been doing throughout Vlogmas, which is Flashback Fridays. Each Friday for the month of December, we have flipped through an old planner. We started with 2015, 16, and then 17 was last Friday. This Friday, we're going to go through this year, 2018. I have uncoiled and sort of recoiled my planners, which is something I do every year. I talked about that in a weekly vlog if you're interested in a little bit more information. So this is really only through like mid-December. The rest of that is in my new planner. But look at how thick it is. Holy moly. That is what a whole year full of stickers looks like. I'm so excited to flip through this with you today. These videos end up being super long because I get all sentimental and talking about all the memories. So I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. This one also is going to be interesting because starting in June, pretty much every week that I have planned, there's a plan with me associated with that week. So if there's any week that jumps out at you in the second half of the year, there will be a plan with me associated. You can check out the plan with me playlist on my channel. So let's get right in. Similar to the 17 planner, this has the signatures from everyone who was in Go Wild in Nashville. I had Erin write on the actual like vellum piece, and then everybody else that was at the little event just sign on here, and it was so much fun. Oh, Nina, this is when you showed up like randomly and surprised everybody. That was awesome. All right, let's get going. This was the year of the painted petals. I still don't really use this page. I didn't use this page either. I want to use this for something. It's a gorgeous page and has a lot of potential, but oh well. Then this was my first attempt at using one of these notes pages, and this is December. And then here is the December monthly for 2017. So like I said, my planners sort of go from mid-December to mid-December based on my travel schedule. And I think I've almost ended up putting all of December into various planners. So this is December of 2017. This was a busy week for me. Holy moly. Lots of great pictures, lots of great memories. And then, this was the first week after I got back from Disney and I was like dead to the world. And this is what happened. And then this was a Design Pandemonium monthly kit. This sort of like autumn leaves. Why the heck I saved this for December? I mean, I probably saved it because the green matches, but like, really Laken. And then Hanukkah week of 2017. It looks like I was having rub-off issues too, but I know I had found the right pen at this point. I wonder if there's something about the way I store my planners and when they're like smushed up against each other, but they sit on a shelf and I mean, yeah, it might get hot kind of in here, but not crazy hot. I don't know. So this was a Chrissy Ann Designs Hanukkah kit that I used as like my base for this week. And this is when we went home. No. This is when I went to Kansas City for work. That's what this is. All right. And then now we have Christmas week. So this is when I went home. Wow, I'm actually leaving the same day this year, except it's a Thursday instead of a Wednesday. That's kind of funny. And then this was just a bunch of family time, a bunch of family stuff. I'm so frustrated at the rubbing off of the pen. But this is also based on a Chrissy Ann Designs kit, this Christmas kit. Most of these stickers are based on that kit, like this washi strip at the bottom. Oh, I like how I did this at the bottom instead of like here, which is where I would normally put it. That's kind of interesting. All right, and then another Christmas week. So I used this poinsettia kit from Erin Condren, which I loved. And again, this was mostly just family stuff. When did we fly to Houston? Oh, right here. I didn't mark it like as a flight at all, but this is when we went to Houston. So this was all still in Chicago, actually in the suburbs. And then we went to Houston and hung out with Sam's family, which was super fun. We're actually not doing that this year for the first time in the past 2 years. That's not much of a tradition, Laken. You did it 2 years in a row and you're not going this year. I'm going to stop pretending that was the thing. Oh, this looks like I actually used this, and I was using this to track my weight. But now they've done away with all of this. And then here is the January monthly layout. Nothing too crazy here. This is sort of exactly the same thing that I do now. So, and then New Year's week, this is a kit from Design Pandemonium that they do. I think they still have this in their shop. But this was a really pretty week. I mean, neutrals aren't really my thing, but I like how this turned out. let's be real. For 2018, we're not going to see any sort of evolution of my planning style. Like, I have my planning style nailed down. To-do list, workout stickers, habit trackers, some sort of decorative bottom, plans. Like, it's going to be the same. So really, we're just admiring memories and different kits. This was also a Design Pandemonium monthly kit. This is the washi that came with the kit. So I have a whole roll of that. It's really pretty. And nothing too crazy here. It doesn't look like I did anything. Oh, bad exam results. So this is when I basically decided that I was no longer going to be an actuary and I was going to go a different route with my life because it was just not happening. Oh, this is a monochrome week. Is that what it's called? Monochrome? Monotone? This is all teal. This whole week is teal. And this was for the shop Lily Henry's anniversary week. So everybody picked a color to do the week. And I did teal because that was the January color. And I liked the way that it looked. So I used a lot of stickers from her shop. And she is not currently open right now. So I feel bad that I can't link her shop. But that is what a lot of these stickers are from. And this is a kit from Chris Ann Designs. This is like the winter kit. I like this. It's very, I don't know. It's very white space. Like there's a lot of white space, but it's pretty. Oh, this is when I met Sam's aunt and cousin that were in town. That was the first time I met them, which was good because the next time I see them is actually at his wedding. So it's really good that I met them here in New York. They were actually in town for the Grammys. So his cousin is in the music business in LA and they had got tickets for the Grammys and he was taking his mom, which is so cute. So that's what they were in town for. I kind of did the same thing here. Oh, look how cute this is. I loved how this turned out. I love all of the pink and look at Sam's little nephew. He's so cute. And this is when the Olympics were. I didn't mark a whole lot of it on this. I have opening and closing ceremony and then this metal checker sticker from Design Pandemonium. But this, oh, Ileana, this is when you came and fixed my table. Remember that? Coffee table, the way that it's set up, like the bottom sort of fell out. It's hard to explain, but I broke it basically with my foot and my body weight. And I was just going to buy a new table when I got my tax return this year. And my friend Ileana saw it and was like, no way, I will come over with my tools and we will fix your table. And we fixed my table. So she is amazing. All right, we've seen this kit before because this is a Design Pandemonium monthly kit, but from a while back, and I reused it this week as sort of the transition week because it had both of those colors in it, so it sort of worked. I focused on the teal over here and the pink over here. I have a love-hate relationship with the transition weeks because sometimes they can be really fun to sort of play with, especially when they're right down the middle, but they're also kind of, a pain to deal with as well. This is a cute week. I like this. I really love this kit. The colors are my favorite, but I loved the theme of the kit. Oh, this week. I think I say this about every Rainbow Week. I just love Rainbow Weeks. And I tried to use a lot of Erin Condren stickers this week. So I was in Texas for work. We went to Dallas for like a day and a half. And then we went to Austin. And I was working in Austin for 2 days. And then over the weekend was the Erin Condren store opening. They had a party on Friday night, and then Saturday was like the big store opening. Now, it had been open for a couple of months, but this was sort of like party opening. I'm not really sure what to call it. And then I went to San Antonio because I had to finish my like trip down I-35 to hang out with my family and spend at least one night with my family. I got to see my brother's gymnastics meet, and that was really awesome. This was an amazing, amazing week. And then the Chicago Planner Conference. So it seems kind of funny to see this like red, white, and blue in the middle of February. Although the Olympics are going on. So I guess that's not all that crazy to have this red, white, and blue in the middle of February. But this was also Valentine's Day week. Sam and I just went out to dinner. You know what? So for Valentine's Day and our anniversary this year, I saw an idea from a YouTube channel that I watch. And I was going to bring this up somewhere with y'all because I thought it was a great idea. But we'll just talk about it now. So what they do is they alternate every other year, but one person gets Valentine's Day and one person gets their anniversary, and they're in charge of planning and organizing and making whatever arrangements, gifts, and paying for it. And then they alternate. So one year he'll do Valentine's Day and she'll do their anniversary, and then they'll switch. And I think that's just such a great idea instead of us trying to make plans together and do we get both of each other gifts? Because sometimes in the past our gifts haven't necessarily been the same caliber, and it's, so I really like that idea. And I didn't mention it to Sam, but I want to I want to nail that down and then make a decision on who's doing Valentine's Day so that if it's me, I can get on it. But anyway, back to the Chicago Planner Conference. This was really awesome. I got to speak on a panel with a bunch of other amazing ladies, and it was a great event, and I can't wait to go back this year. Their color scheme for this year is absolutely beautiful. All right, this is the Olympics week that I did for Design Pandemonium. This was their monthly kit with sort of an Olympics theme. This is a disaster, though. I don't know what happened down here. This is not pretty. I'm just gonna turn the page. Oh, I tried this. It lasted kind of, sort of, a little bit. And then the March at a glance. I mean, I had pretty much gotten my groove at this point, that I was, you know, doing an overview, changing it with the Planner Kate stickers. I mean, this hasn't changed. Like, I just planned January and it looks exactly the same. Oh, I love March. Oh, I can't wait to get to some of these. All right. Oh, this was not my favorite Design Pandemonium monthly kit. I love this washi, but it's just so pastel. And if y'all have watched anything, I don't do pastel. So we're just going to turn the page. I don't think there's anything crazy on here. Oh, this is cute. I don't really know. I guess I just based it on this Erin Condren. Yeah, it looks like so. I took the Erin Condren washi, that's the flowers, and then the sticky note set, that's the flowers, and sort of based it on that. And I mean, just mostly purple, which is sort of, again, I don't know why I decided purple in March was a good idea. Look how tiny these little stickers are. Those are from Libico. Those are so small. Like, you can't even see them. All right. And then St. Patrick's Day week. So I use this kit from Erin Condren as sort of my base, combined with the kit from Chrissy Ann Designs. So it had this weekend sticker, and you know, some of these decorative stickers are from Chrissy Ann Designs. I'm not sure what I did with the washi that goes at the bottom of that, but that's okay. So this is, I like when it's all sort of one color. I think it's really cute. Sam and I celebrated my birthday together. Okay, so actually I'm going to go to Saturday first. So Saturday we went and got our pictures taken by a friend who still is working on her photography business, but a year ago she was really trying to get it off the ground, and she needed a couple to have just some stock photos of. So she took pictures of us in the park, which was so much fun. And we did it the day that we had our St. Patrick's Day gala, so that we were all dressed up and ready to go. And then on Sunday, we celebrated my birthday. Since I was going to be gone on my birthday, we celebrated. We went and had brunch. We did this like scavenger hunt in the park, and then we went and saw Book of Mormon. And we got to go on stage because Sam has a friend in the show. It was awesome. All right, and then this is the week I left for the cruise. This week, this was just literally one of the best weeks ever. So I was part of a leadership program at work last year, and we had an offsite that we went to during the early part of this week. I mean, actually, it was pretty much the whole week. It was from Monday night to Thursday morning. Wow, was it really? Yeah, it was that many days, I guess. And then I literally left for the cruise like that night after the offsite, which thank goodness it worked out that well. I was a little nervous because I'd already booked this flight and we'd already booked the cruise by the time I got chosen to be a part of this program. So it was a little bit crazy. And then we spent a couple days in Miami before we got on the boat. My like childhood best friend and her two adorable daughters, they live in Miami. So we got to see them and hang out with them. And then we got on the boat on Saturday, and then Sunday was my birthday. And it was like the perfect birthday. We were just at sea and we relaxed. It was just a really great week in general, full of a lot of different things. And I love this Chrissy Ann Designs vacation kit to, you know, sort of top it off. It was perfect. All right, and then, oh, I thought I was turning to cruise week. We have another overview. And then here's the December monthly. I don't know why I did this yellow. I don't really love the way that looks, but that's okay. I don't even know that I love this. I feel like it's not totally my style, but that's okay. Here is cruise week. Oh, I did a rainbow week, and it was a lot of just pictures and memories. To be honest, a lot of this was back planning. Obviously, I didn't do a lot of this ahead of time. I'm pretty sure that I did the stops that we made ahead of time, and the washi sort of marks the amount of time that we spent. And then some of these I knew, like when the white night was and the 80s dance party and when those kinds of things were. And so I was able to sort of plan some of that ahead of time, but a lot of it I went back and filled in later. I actually, on the night that we were at the casino, this is funny. So I don't like to gamble. I'm a math person. I'm a statistics person. Like I don't gamble. But on the boat, the casino was 18 and up. So my younger brother, who had just turned 18, like 6 or 7 months before that, he wanted to spend a lot of time at the casino. And my stepdad loves the casino too. So we spent time at the casino. And on this night when we were there, I literally sat on the floor in the casino next to the table they were at and planned. and played with stickers. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I had an amazing week and the cruise was incredible. Do I feel the need to go on another cruise right away? No. Unless I'm going to somewhere very cool. I really like the concept of not having to unpack and getting to see a bunch of places, but I don't think I need to do another Caribbean cruise really anytime soon. If I could go to Alaska or to Europe or wherever else I go that is like different than that, I think I would be excited about it, but I don't necessarily need another Caribbean cruise. All right, this is another Design Pandemonium monthly kit. This one was like movie themed. I wonder if this is when they started featuring other shops. So they started, I think it was that one. I don't remember what the March one was, but they started featuring doodles and designs from other shops, which was really awesome. Oh, and this was our NYC Goes Wild brunch. So I talked about this in the prior flip throughs, but I started a tradition where anybody who was going to go wild, we have a brunch here in New York for everybody who lives here just to sort of meet and get to know each other and get excited for the event. So that was that day. Oh, so much fun. So many more people than I thought were going to be there, and it was a little cozy. The other big problem was I have a patio, and I thought that on April 8th, it was going to be warm enough to use the patio. I mean, maybe you need like a sweater, but it was going to be warm enough to use the patio. I was wrong. It was not warm enough to use the patio, so we had to squish 30 people in my apartment, and it was cozy. Oh, this is the first time I used an Oh Hello Stationery kit. Not totally my theme because it's a little pastel, but I loved the rainbow aspect of it. And it was just, I mean, this was fun. It was the first time that I've used it, and I sort of got my groove with how to use their kits in my planner. Oh, this is when Jeanette was in town. Jeanette from Wild for Planners, who puts on Go Wild, she was in town with her husband. They were there. They were in New York for their anniversary. They both love New York, and they both love comedy. So Sam and I met them, and we went to a comedy show with them. And then afterwards, we went to another bar because, I mean, the comedy show was amazing, but we didn't really get to chat with them. And Jeanette and I wanted to chat and catch up. So we went to another bar. Now, so let me start by saying the show was at 10 maybe. So we went to the other bar at maybe midnight. All of a sudden it was like 2 a.m. and the guys were like, hello. And we just been chatting and just didn't even realize it. Oh my gosh. I loved this kit. This is from Design Pandemonium. This was one of their monthly kits, and it was this gorgeous blue themed, and it was a lot of doodles and hand-drawn, and they actually asked me to doodle some of the quotes. So this one and this one are both my handwriting, and I just love the way that this turned out. Like, it's just, I loved this kit. It was very cute. Oh, I'm still in denial about this. I had the greatest boss. She was the best boss I've ever had, and she ended up moving to Florida because of her husband's job, and it was just the worst. Oh, it was the worst. I miss her. All right, let's keep moving. So this is a Christian Designs kit. This was like the spring kit. And I pulled in a lot of other stuff as well, obviously, because these kits that she had, it had like the weekend sticker, the washi, some of these like half boxes, and then like maybe 1 or 2 full boxes, and like 1 quote sticker. So I had to supplement it with other things. But this is when we went to LA for Sam's cousin's wedding, which was just so much fun. I mean, I really do like Sam's family, and we had a blast. And this is all, we got to sit with all of his cousins. This was our table. We just had so much fun. And then my May overview, sort of still falling off the wagon a little bit. And then my May monthly, I have way too many things in May, and from like a birthday anniversary perspective. So this was the overview, really pastel for me, but it's all right. It turned out okay. Go Wild. What happened here? Oh my God, look at this. Guys, it's like the Go Wild week is literally about to fall off. How did that happen? Okay, we're going to be very, very, very gentle with that because I don't want that to fall out. Go Wild. So I based this a lot off of this stuff from Christian Designs. This was like, you know, her kits, like this sticker, and, you know, these stickers are all Christian Designs. But then I also pulled in this sheet from the Erin Condren store in Austin, which I love. In retrospect, I should not have flown all the way home from LA and then 2 days later flown back to Austin, but this flight was booked before these dates were released. Oh well, you live and you learn, right? But I really, really love how this week turned out. I mean, Go Wild is incredible always, but it just reminds me, like, so many memories, like, it's just amazing. I love it. I don't even have anything to say, except that I cannot wait for Vegas. All right, and then this is Mother's Day week. So we have, again, another kit from Christian Designs. It was sort of a simple week, probably more pastel than my normal go-to, but it's cute. And then this is when Sam and I celebrate our anniversary. Our anniversary is on the next page, but we went to the Botanical Gardens to celebrate our anniversary, which is the 14th, May 14th. It was 2 years as of that date. This is the first selfie we ever took together. This was like our third or fourth date. And we went and saw the Rockettes, and then we were walking around and we got milkshakes, and I asked him to take a selfie with me, and it was just really funny. And then this is from that photo shoot that I talked about a little bit earlier. Okay, so I use this love kit. This was originally a Valentine's Day kit from Design Pandemonium, but if you remember, Valentine's Day ended up being the Chicago Planner Conference. So at first I was like, what am I gonna do with this Valentine's Day kit? And then I thought, I will use it for our anniversary. So that worked out pretty perfectly. And then again, I think this is the first time I ever filmed. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. It's really cool to see that. So that was the first time. May 20th I filmed my first video. So actually, my first real video that I ever filmed was a plan with me for this week. And on this Monday, my phone basically decided to stop working. And so they had to reset it at the store, and I lost all the footage. So this was really the first week that I ever planned on camera, but nobody ever saw it. That's okay though. I did really like this kit. This is a Design Pandemonium monthly kit. I really loved the colors and the theme. It was really cute. But that was the first video I actually ever filmed. And then I feel like it looks like I filmed some more. It's so crazy. So crazy. And then this is when I went to Chicago for more graduations. I told you, we have graduations like literally every year. And this is when my mom moved to her condo in the city. I have a vlog actually from this whole trip. It was like the first time I really vlogged, which was sort of weird and cool at the same time. But this was our trip to Chicago. Well, mine, Sam comes later. So I'm there first. So we moved my mom into her new apartment, and then my sister graduated on Sunday. What? And then here is the June overview. I wanted to I felt like we needed to continue the Chicago, which we'll get to, but June needed to interrupt us first. So that's okay. There was a lot going on in June. Pretty much every weekend in June was something crazy. All right, here's the rest of my trip to Chicago. This was the first actual plan with me that ever got posted, was this week. And it is a disaster. Like, I don't even want to tell you to go watch it because it is so not a good video. It's so bad. Like, the lighting is terrible. The editing is terrible. I'm not even sure what I was doing. But that's all right. Everybody has their first video, right? It wasn't my first video, but it was my first plan with me. So we have some more family stuff, and then I actually worked from Chicago, some more family stuff, another graduation, and then we had a massive party for both of them on Saturday night. Oh, now I do this all the time, like this washi, triple washi at the bottom. This may have been the first time I ever really did that. That's not true, Laken. Look, we just saw that right here. All right, and then we got back from Chicago, and this is a kit from Libby & Co. This is sort of blah. Like, I don't know why I just put these big boxes in there and didn't do anything with them, but that's all right. And then, more filming. This is when I really started to, get into it, sort of. I hadn't quite figured out my groove yet. I did not do the Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing for at least a couple of weeks. Hopefully we'll figure out when that was. But it took me a little bit of time to sort of get my groove with my channel. But then once I got my groove, it was a lot easier and it just sort of flowed. All right, this is the Father's Day kit from Christian Designs. And I made my own stickers for this kit because the colors were so unique and there's not enough to do the whole week that I couldn't really just pull from my stash. So I made stickers to go with the kit. And this was, what a freaking week this was. I had a dinner on Monday, a happy hour on Tuesday, Frozen on Wednesday, a reception on Thursday, and then dinner with Sam's parents on Friday. And then Saturday, I went to Connecticut to surprise Sarah for her 30th birthday. Holy week, Batman. This was a little bit of a crazy week. Wow. And the World Cup started. And it was all Father's Day themed, even though I didn't see my dad on Father's Day. That's okay. And then this is Plan Camp week. So I've talked about Plan Camp before, but it is an event that Design Pandemonium and Libby & Co. put on together. And last year it was in Minneapolis. This upcoming year it will be in Orlando. But this is the week I did like a rainbow week because all the Plan Camp stickers that they had created were rainbow themed. And I finally got to use this washi. I searched on Etsy for so long for this, y'all, and they're sold out of it now. So I wish I could link it, but I mean, I could, but it's gone. It's not, she ran out of it, but I'm obsessed with it. This was such a fun weekend. I have a vlog of this too if you're interested in more about Plan Camp. I'm trying to see post. Yep. So it looks like this is sort of when I figured out that I was posting 3 times a week. Did I do it here? I don't know. I don't have it written here, but I have it written here. See, post, Happy Mail, post, Plan with me. I'm sure I posted one on Friday too, but I think that was sort of when I finally got my groove a little bit. Stopped using the notes page. Oh, this is weirdly coiled in here. This should not be here. Oh well. And then July, this also sort of fell by the wayside. I think I set it up. I did pictures from the first like 2 weeks and then I sort of forgot about it. All right, and then this week, so I actually flew straight from Plan Camp to Kansas City for work because I had to give this presentation on Monday morning. The timing was not ideal, and then I ended up staying because if I'm going to pay to fly to Kansas City, I'm going to make a trip out of it at our office out there. And so I stayed through Thursday, and then I came home. I had a 1 night at home, and then I turned around and went to Boston for the New England Planner Girl meetup, and that is what this kit is based on, which is just insane. Like I'm not even sure when I was home in the month of June. It was a little bit crazy. Fun, but crazy. Now this week is not in a plan with me because I actually planned it live at this event. Like at the New England Planner Girl meetup, I did a live plan with me of this week so that you won't find a plan with me of this week. Pretty much every other week in my planner you will though. I think I posted a monthly plan with me this week instead of a weekly plan with me. But this is cute. I mean, I like red, white, and blue. It's, you know, it's festive. 4th of July. Nothing too crazy. It looks like I remember not having a lot of plans this week, which was like ridiculous because I was planning in front of a bunch of people and I was like, I don't actually have plans. So I kind of made some plans. All right, and then this is another Design Pandemonium monthly kit. This one was sort of based on like food things. But again, I'm finding my groove, editing, filming. This is when my little brother came to visit for the weekend. So my parents, they're so funny. They wanted to go run a half marathon in Napa. That sounds amazing and then not amazing at the same time. And the weekend of the marathon, the twins, my twin brothers, had already planned to be at their grandparents because my brothers go visit our grandparents up in upstate New York every summer. Like they each have their own time there, although I don't know why the twins were going together. But anyways, but they didn't have anything to do with my 13-year-old brother. And so my parents were like, can we ship him to you for the weekend? You know, we'll pay for everything, but you just have to entertain him for a weekend. So it was so much fun. We did a lot of touristy stuff. I feel a little bad because we did a lot of touristy stuff and then they came back for Thanksgiving and he did some of the same touristy stuff, but we still had so much fun. It was fun to have him and hang out with him and get some one-on-one time. And then this is another Oh Hello Stationery kit, this like ice cream themed. Oh, this was my first call with the Chicago Planner Conference when we were talking about the 2019 Chicago Planner Conference. I liked this kit, this ice cream kit. Another rainbow week. So this is a plan with me that you can find. I tried to use, and by tried, I succeeded, and I used only Erin Condren stickers. Like this whole layout is only Erin Condren stickers, nothing else. And it turned out okay. And I was able to plan and I was able to make it work and I was able to get use of my planner. So that was really awesome. The kicker was them coming out with the habit stickers and the checkbox stickers. I mean, they came out with those 2 things and I was like, sounds good. I can get away with only using Erin Condren. That was a pretty crazy plan with me though, because I was all over the place. All right. And then, oh, this is when I sort of started to like rearrange my monthly notes page. And then here is the July overview. No, August. Whoa, Laken. Whoa. We already did July. We're into August now. This week was a little bit of a controversial week, if you will. So this is obviously Harry Potter's birthday, and I wanted to use this Erin Condren lightning bolt sheet that she has on her shop as part of my week to plan for Harry Potter's birthday. And I ordered it both in the Gryffindor colors and in the Ravenclaw colors. And I was debating, do I do Ravenclaw colors because that's my house, or do I do Harry Potter colors? Do I do Gryffindor colors because it's Harry Potter's house? And because it was a transition week, I decided to do Ravenclaw for the first half for July and then Gryffindor for the second half for August. And I really like how it turned out. It turned out really cute. And I used some of these stickers. What is the name of that shop? I'm going to have to link it below. But I got these at the Chicago Planner Conference at the like vendor booths. It doesn't look like there's any like crazy plans. Oh, we went to this really cool bar. So Sam's friend from like grade school was in town, and we were hanging out with him, and he is obsessed with that Chef's Table show that's on Netflix. And the guy on there, he talks about his restaurant that's in Chicago, but he has a bar here in New York with like the craziest drinks, like the most ridiculous drinks. And we went, and it was amazing. It was very cool. It was expensive, but it was a really cool experience. All right, this is an Oh Hello stationery kit that I purposefully saved for this week. It was actually an earlier, like in the year kit that I got it, but I saved it because it's this like road trip theme, and this is when we left for the beach this year. Lots of filming, lots of editing, probably preparing for the beach. And then we drove to the beach. I vlogged that whole trip as well. It's actually a 2-part vlog because I had so much footage and I didn't want it to be super long. In retrospect, given the super long vlogs that I have now posted for Vlogmas, I would have just done them all in one video, but that's okay. And then the beach week. I seem to always do rainbow weeks when it's a vacation. I don't know what that's about, but this is super cute. So I used this Erin Condren sticker sheet that says good things happen to those who hustle as sort of my like base, because the yellow matched the August colors. And then I also like knew I was going to be doing some channel work while I was on vacation, but I was trying to remind myself that like, it's okay, you're going to hustle and it's going to be great. So this week was just so much fun, and it's just a bunch of memories. And I mean, every year we have so much fun. And Sam came with me this year for the first time, which was really nice to have him there. And then, the bee week. So this is a Design Pandemonium monthly kit that was bee themed. I really love this washi. But sometimes this washi, when it matches so perfectly to this kit, it's really rare that I'm going to use it at a later date, which is really unfortunate. Just spewing thoughts as I flip through here. This is the day that Sam and I went to all 4 Disney World parks in one day. Did everything go as planned? Not even close, but it was really awesome. And that is a vlog that is worth checking out. I think it was like 13 rides and like 3 shows or something like that. Like, you just go watch it. It was pretty epic. And then this kicked off the event that we were actually in Florida for, which was for Sam's work. So he works in financial services through New York Life, the company that I work for, and they have certain production levels that if you hit these levels, you get to go on these incentive trips. And he hit it for the first time, and so that is why we were in Orlando actually for that trip. And it was unbelievable, y'all. Like, it was incredible. They did such an amazing job, and I just absolutely loved it. So I can't wait to see which level he hits this year. I'm assuming that since he hit it last year, he's going to hit it again this year. That actually, do I have that in my budget? I think so. I need to make sure that's in there for both budget purposes and vacation time. Back to the planner. September, this was the self-care September thing that I put here so I could check everything off when I did it all. My September overview, I ended up doing some decorative stuff over here on the side, which I really, really liked. Not as many pictures in September, though. And then here is our actual trip in Orlando. So the hard part about this event, though, is they have a lot of great speakers. And a lot of them are high up people in our company. And part of me feels like I should go listen to them. But the other part of me is like, I'm on vacation. Just because I work for this company does not mean I need to get up at 7 a.m. and go listen to the CEO. But at the same time, I should probably get up at 7 a.m. and go listen to the CEO. So I went to some of the sessions, and then sometimes I just did my own thing. And then the afternoon sessions, I did not do any of them because those were very like specific to his actual day-to-day job, and that wasn't going to do me any good. But I went this morning because the CEO spoke, and then this morning was like the keynote speaker, which was an author. I got to go see the Kit Life store, which was really awesome. This was an amazing week. And then I went straight to San Antonio to hang out with my family at the coast. So I literally flew into San Antonio and drove to the beach. They have a house in Corpus Christi. And so we just had an amazing Labor Day weekend in Corpus at our parents' house, which was so much fun. And I say our, Sam didn't go with me. I guess our could be me and my brothers, but Sam didn't go. He went home because he felt like he'd already been out. He felt like he had already been out of working too much and he needed to go home and get back to work. So I just went, and then I flew home on actual Labor Day. This is another kit from Design Pandemonium. Oh, I like this way the Simply Gilded washi looks. But this is like a travel themed kit. Sort of funny that I used it when I came home from all my crazy travels, but that's okay. Looks like maybe when I started using these little munchkin guys from the Coffee Monster Co., which now I can't live without them. Oh my God, this is hilarious. So Sam went out of town for Rosh Hashanah over this weekend to go hang out with his family in Houston, and I literally redid the apartment while he was gone, and it was amazing. I will link the blog post below that I talked about it, but I just like got some new furniture, I moved some stuff around, and it was amazing, and I don't regret a minute of it. All right, this is another Design Pandemonium monthly kit, and this is like coffee themed. Definitely not my colors, but that's okay. I also went to KC this week. I'm not really sure what I was doing in KC, but we got to go to the zoo, which was kind of cool. It was like a event that we did. And then we had, otherwise I think I was just there for this meeting. And then I flew home. And then I got to have dinner with Sam Kerr. This is Sam Kerr of Erin Condren was in town for the New York City Planner Conference. It was on Saturday. And so we got to go have dinner, and then we went to a piano bar. I took her to a piano bar that I love. It happened to be around the corner from the restaurant that she chose for dinner. And so I was like, we need to go to this piano bar. This is the first time that I made Sam film with me, and he was so like uncomfortably awkward. He like did not know what he was doing. He was like, I don't know how to be on camera. I feel really weird. And now if you watch any of his features in Vlogmas, he's a natural. So this was the Design Pandemonium August kit that was birthday themed for their birthday. And as much as I wanted to save it until March for my birthday, I actually just used it in September for Sam's birthday. So this week is Sam's birthday week. And I used this birthday kit to mark his birthday, which was awesome. His birthday was in the middle of the week, and I took him to dinner. Where did we go? Oh, his birthday was Yom Kippur, and so he fasted on his birthday. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And so I took him to Hot Pot, all you can eat Hot Pot for his actual birthday. And then on Saturday, we had like an actual party. I really love all the bright colors on this week. So much fun. All right, and then this week sort of fell by the wayside. It looks like I did this Grey's Anatomy kit. I can't remember the name of the shop. I'll make sure to link it below if I can think of it. I'm sure I can find it. But it was the week that all the shows came back, including Grey's Anatomy. But it looks like I sort of forgot about my planner starting Friday or Thursday. It happens. Like sometimes it's not worth it. I don't know that I really talked about this, but I wanted to respond to somebody's comment saying that they like back planning because it made them feel productive. If I am back planning as in memory keeping, or it's maybe writing one thing on a to-do list and then checking it off, I will do that. If it is filling in a whole weekend of stuff that's not necessarily memory keeping, but like here are the things that I did, I usually won't do it. For me, it just feels kind of like a waste of time. Like I'm not going to go back and fill that in that I like whatever I did this Saturday. I probably edited and did some laundry and who knows what else I did. But I just felt like it wasn't worth going back and filling in. If it is like a vacation and I genuinely don't know the plans, then I will go back and fill it in. But for like a normal week, if I fall off the wagon, then I fall off the wagon. I've been doing a pretty good job. Actually, 2018 this may be the first time that I like fell off the wagon. And then we have October. So this is the October monthly layout. So I'd use the black things from Planner Kate, sort of make this a Halloween themed week. I really like the way this turned out. This is cute. I like this. And I did lots of pictures on this monthly layout. This is a beautiful week. Look at all that beautiful burnt orange. So my dad and I go to Dallas every year, and we go to the Texas-Oklahoma game together. And I love this kit from the Erin Condren store in Austin, and I had been saving it for this week. And then I made my own stickers that were in the same color so that I could complete it. And Texas won, which was awesome. And then, oh, I skipped a week, hang on. So this kit, what is the name of this shop? When I use a shop that I have never used before, I like can't remember the name of the shop, I mean. But this was, look at this bright. This is so bright. I think I mentioned this during this plan with me. Like I hope the camera catches the vibrancy of these colors because they're amazing. And then this is when my friend Jen hosted our first annual Planner Ween. So she had us all over. She did all this amazing stuff to host us. Like it was an incredible event. And I hope that it is the first annual. In other words, that she will do it again in the future because we just had so much fun. And then this was my week using only Chrissy Ann Design stickers, except for my sidebar. But other than that, these are only stickers from the Chrissy Ann Designs in Michael's line. I got my hands on the whole line thanks to 2 different friends that picked stuff up for me, and then I got it at Plannerween. And then I was able to plan this week using only Chrissy Ann Designs. I'm so proud of her for being in Michael's. I mean, if you watched the old flip throughs, I met her in 2015, which is insane to me. So it's just so cool to see everything that she's accomplished. All right, and then, ooh, look at this fall week. So this was a kit from Oh Hello Stationery, one of the monthly kits, and this is the washi that came with the kit, the leaves one, and then I added in some of the Simply Gilded washi. This is really, really pretty. I really like the way that this week turned out. And this was sort of a weird week. You like kind of wanted to do Halloween because you probably celebrated Halloween on like that weekend, but it wasn't quite Halloween. And we went and saw this Nightmare Before Christmas show and just kind of Halloween-y type things. And we went and saw Rocky Horror at Midnight, which was super fun, but also like incredibly late. I was definitely dozing off in the theater. And then I started prepping for Vlogmas. It's sort of crazy that now that it's over basically, and it just still sort of blows my mind. Oh, holy moly, November. Wow. That's a lot of pictures. I took a lot of pictures in November. There was a lot going on, and I love the large, giant I voted sticker that I put here. But I had a lot of memories. I did a lot of things in November. So this is when I actually used the Halloween kit. This is from Design Pandemonium. They actually made their monthly kit Halloween themed, which normally they don't do. As you have seen, the monthly kits usually have nothing to do with the holiday. But they did it for October, and actually they did it for December too. It's not totally Christmas themed, but it's like Christmas-ish. This was I did a lot of filming and editing. I mean, I had to in order to get prepared for Vlogmas. Like, I was filming stuff really far in advance. Like, those 2016, 2017 flip-throughs, like, that was in October, early October. Oh, no, wait, this is November. Early November. Not early October. Still, it was still a long time ago. It was a long time from when I filmed it to when I posted it, which is sort of crazy. But, I mean, that's what I had to do in order to participate in Vlogmas, given that I work a 9-to-5 job. And then this was another Design Pandemonium kit that was brunch themed. I think this was actually the November kit. And it worked out absolutely perfectly because I actually went to Chicago for an Erin Condren event that was a brunch event. So I was like, oh, brunch kit, brunch event. Look at this washi is so pretty. Oh my gosh. This was just such a fun weekend. Like, I got to see my mom. I got to see my friend Lindsay. I got to see all my other planner friends at the event. And then we went and had dinner. It was just, and then I hung out with my mom and my sister on Sunday. And it was just fun. This was just it was like sort of an impromptu trip to Chicago. Not impromptu. I mean, it was a couple of months out, but it wasn't like when I plan out my entire year and I have like, here are the vacations that I'm planning on taking, the traveling that I'm planning on doing. There's usually 1 or 2 things that pop up over the course of the year. And this trip was definitely one of those. And then this week, oh my God, I totally stepped out of my comfort zone with this week. I used this Scribble Prints Co. kit from the New York City Planner Conference. It was back in September. She gave everybody this kit, and just like not my normal go-to, like these pastel colors, the glossy paper, and I definitely stepped out of my comfort zone to plan this week, but it turned out really cute. I really like the way that it looks, but that plan with me was a little bit of a struggle. And this is when my family arrived. So my family came for Thanksgiving, and they got here the Saturday before Thanksgiving. And then here is Thanksgiving week. So I based my week off of this Erin Condren sticker sheet, and then I made my own stickers to match the colors because, again, these colors were sort of unique, and I did not think that I was gonna be able to find them in my stash, so I decided to go ahead and make my own, and I really like the way this week turned out. Kind of wish I'd pulled in this purple a little bit more, but that's okay. We had a really good time, although I got a little bit sick. It was a little bit go, 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 and maybe not enough resting, but we had a great week. I'm really glad that they came to visit. And then that's it, because I moved all of December into my current planner setup that I have right now. So that's literally it. All right, let's flip through the notes pages real quick. So I made this like generic 2018 to do. This is ridiculous. And some of it happened and some of it didn't. And then I posted this recently. Started out strong, totally fell off. Same thing here. Started off strong, totally fell off. And while I liked this and it did motivate me sometimes, it also didn't. Like, going back and looking at this, like, this doesn't motivate me at all. So I really liked this. So Design Pandemonium will frequently make these Ink My Planner stickers for different events. And the point is really to put them on like this sidebar. I can't try to flip to a week, like put them right here and have people sign them. But I need my sidebar. And so I was putting them in the note sheet. So this is the Chicago Planner Conference. This is Plan Camp. And this is the New England Planner Girl event. And then I didn't do any of this. And I think that's it. Yep. All right, that is it. That is my 2018 in this neat little book. And I sort of love it because I used to scrapbook, and I scrapbooked with my mom, and I wish I could get back into that from like a creativity standpoint, but from a time standpoint, it's just not realistic. And so I love having this as just, it's basically a mini scrapbook. I mean, yes, there's a lot of pre-planning that I do, and Monday through Friday is pretty much pre-planned and like to-do lists and checking things off and helping me with my habits. But there's also a lot of memory keeping and a lot of events and travel and things that I can go back and look at. So I really love that. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning.